Hello, my people. This is the Jet to Talk Hub. We are back, and my name is Noelyn. Today, I have a visitor I've hosted. He's called Melvin. He's in his final year of a Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Engineering and Environmental Management. Hope I've said it very well. He will say more about the course. He's going to tell us about the oil and gas, and we'll get to know something that is got out of oil. Some of us, we know oil is for the cars and what, but here, plastic is also got out of oil and gas. So stay on the show if you want to know more about what is gotten out of the oil and gas, what we have in Uganda. Thank you so much. Melvin, you most welcome to the Jet to Talk Hub.
Yes.
Yes, maybe someone would love to know more about your name. Okay. I know Melvin.
Okay.
Maybe your second name. Who is Melvin?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I want to thank you for this opportunity. Wow. Yeah, it's really an honor to be here. I've been always seeing people on this podcast and talking different things and be like, will I get an opportunity to be here? But here I am. Yes, my name is Melvin Sempa. I'm a Muganda. Though I don't look to be a Muganda, but I am.
We'll talk about that.
yeah, sure. And I am, and I'm Melvin Sempa, and currently I'm in my final year college at Mbari University of Science and Technology. It's been quite a long journey, but we thank God that here we are. And briefly, that's me. I don't know if...
Maybe we would love to know more about your journey. How has it been? How has it been?
Okay.
Maybe the nursery. Did you go to nursery? I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
I did. I'm not like people who skipped it. I did.
You did?
Yes.
How was it, your journey? Maybe your childhood life?
My childhood life, I would say, was an interesting kind of life. Because nursery, those days, not that I'm older, but those days we used to enjoy our nursery. We used to have fun. We used to always be expectant to what we're going to get at school, lovely teachers, amazing friends we had. So I would say it was a very interesting kind of...
Are you one of those students who used to cry going to school?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I used to enjoy.
I used to cry a lot. Maybe some days when you could feel you don't want to go to school and you cry, they have to pull you and take you to school. So yeah, I would say yeah.
Like maybe someone would love to know, like the nurseries of these days, kids come very early at 7. They're supposed to be at school. How was it in your times? It's not a long journey, but was there a change, or?
I would say we used not to come very early like it is nowadays. And actually, it is an interesting topic to talk about because me personally, I don't think you should wake up and a child at that hour, maybe like 6 a.m. in the morning, and take them. Because for us, actually, we used to go at around 8 a.m. When you're fully awake, you understand what's going on. But waking up a child very early in the morning when it's still dark, it's really a hard thing.
Okay, did you study in the same school?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't. I had a different school for my nursery level, and then also I had a different school for my primary level. Of course, you understand these things, when you come from a family that's not fully stable, you can have such kind of challenges whereby a kid can go from different school to school,
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I would say I had a different schools. Yeah, I did have.
How was it like primarily? You changing a school from a nursery school to a primary school. Did you feel like at one point I need to go back to nursery, or you never?
never thought, because actually it was kind of disturbing when I got to know that I was being changed from my nursery school to the primary school I was going to, because I had gotten comfortable in the school. It was a nice school. It used to be, it had trees around it. It was a good environment.
The environment was good.
Exactly. But then I had to get transferred to a new school, new values, new environment, new people. So it was kind of challenging a bit. Okay. So I wouldn't say that I really enjoyed that transfer. No, not really. Though I got to really settle in the school.
In the school.
And yeah, and take on the values of the school. Yes.
How was it? Like a bit of now nursery, you're talking about the level of P1, P2, P3. Maybe you can leave that one. Upper primary, mostly upper primary. Yeah. How was it, the subjects?
Subjects were okay, but what made them a bit not okay was the spanking we got from teachers. We used to get a lot of canes from our teachers, mostly science teachers, because in every break, maybe where classes could have breaks, free periods, and then that's when the teachers could come in with sticks and show us your books, show us your notes. It was really hard. So, and that primary school I went in, they used to spank students a lot. So it was really not a good experience.
Those days it was the order of that. You coming out of school without a stick?
It was really hard. And actually these guys of today, I think they're enjoying, because I hear my siblings tell me they don't receive any canes or something. Yeah. So it's really, they're
actually enjoying more than we did.
I would say they are. They are doing great.
Okay, that was interesting. Now from primary, you come to secondary school.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell us how was it like? Say, like some people would say, did you study in a government school or it was a private school?
It was a private school.
A private school.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
This one won't apply to you. I thought you were in a government school, so I wanted to ask something. Yeah. Like your secondary life, how was it?
It was interesting. It's a word I would use because, secondary is kind of a new experience to a child coming from primary. So I had to learn a lot of things, get exposed to a new environment and new ways how things are being done. So it was really interesting. And mind you, by the time I joined secondary, I was kind of a sports person. I used to enjoy sports. I used to do football.
Kind of sport?
Yeah, soccer. I'm a good soccer player.
My goodness.
These days I've diverted a bit, but yeah, I used to play soccer a lot. And
I thought you would tell me basketball.
Basketball. No, not really. Though I'm learning these days.
You're learning?
I'm learning, yeah.
You should.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, that height should be for basketball.
Sure. But I'm not that a bit taller, but yeah.
In Uganda, you are among the top people.
Height is relative, so I would say, maybe that.
Okay, maybe in secondary school, did you ever get bullied by your fellow students?
Not so much, but I was, because when we joined, there was those bulldogs in school, who knew everything about the school at the corners. So I would say I was, because I remember there was a time I think I had just joined about 2 to 3 weeks. I came in late into school, so guys had already started, registration, getting uniforms. People have made up friends and what. So I came in late, and then there are these guys. I think they thought I'm just passing through the school. I'm not part of the school. Yeah, so they had to just call me. Hey, come here. Who are you? Tell us. Do you have some money? And
I know.
Then I used to have some, little pocket money maybe we got from parents, and then they had to say, you first give us money before we beat you and chase you out of here, So I would say, I was kind of bullied.
Oh.
Yeah, though it didn't last longer.
It didn't last. Yes, some people have a very bad experience about bullying, mostly in secondary schools. Those days, these days at least. They have tried so much to eliminate.
It affects how students live alone in school.
Yeah, it does a lot because it causes torture, psychological torture, and it is something that is hard to heal. Remember, you just joined a school, you don't know who is a school counselor, you just battle with it, you cannot explain it to your parents. Parents those days, you go back, they will tell you now, you don't want to study.
Yeah, true. Actually, they will put it back on you. Not knowing the pressure you're getting from school. Yeah, but maybe, I don't know if it helps the kids nowadays, but speaking up actually helps. If you have people you speak up to and you don't, confine all this pressure within you and speak to someone, it can help.
Yeah, it does. It does. Actually, I'm liking the way they are treating kids nowadays. They have that freedom. In case you get a challenge at school, you're free to share to your parents, not those days it was a no-go zone.
I'm kind of liking the education system.
Your teacher would be your everything,
Yes,
and they can never go wrong.
Yeah,
It's always the student.
True.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
How was it like selecting the subjects you're going to do? I know some were compulsory, and we had to add to make sure we have 10 subjects. How was it for you?
Yeah, I think it was, I did that basing on my potential. Okay. But first of all, of course, we did all the subjects, you know, those first, I think, senior 1, senior 2, then close to senior 3, second term. We did a lot of those. But when we reached at the selection level, I gauged my potential.
Okay.
And I actually also considered those that I'm likely to score high grades in. So, because me, I did... in my selection, I remember I took fine art. Took, was it called, it's not economics, by then it was commerce.
Commerce.
Yes, it was commerce, and also ended up doing Luganda. Can you imagine?
You did Luganda.
I did Luganda. Exactly. I did Luganda, and then...
You just want us to feel bad. Luganda, really. You do Luganda.
Yeah.
You want to get 100 plus.
Though surprisingly, I don't use Luganda a lot at school and all places. I normally use English. So people be like, when I tell them I did Luganda, they doubt it. Yes, they did.
Indeed.
Yeah. So that's how I got, I really gauged my potential, also prioritized grades, that if I could put in my strength, which subject am I going to score in high grades? And that's how I was able to select.
Yeah, maybe there you could enlighten us more, because in most cases at the O level, that is where we get to choose what we're going to do, and in fact what we're going to be in the future.
True.
This is where we lay the foundation from.
Yeah, true.
The subject, this is where I have to put maybe more energy, more concentration, and what. And I know the students are out there watching. They are now joining senior 4. Others are already in senior 4, and maybe they would love to get something from you, an advice from you.
Oh, advice. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe before I give what my opinion or my suggestion is, how they could approach this, we cannot negate the fact that high school or ordinary level is full of different experiences, you know. Kids nowadays or students don't like pep talks a lot. They don't want to be given advice every now and then. But if you reflect onto what they're doing, kind of opens up. So I remember I wasn't a good performing student in my ordinary level, lower classes. Why wasn't I? I used to engage in a lot of sports. I used to have friends I could chill with, doing all things that are outside education, not focusing on my books. But though I did have some brains, if I would say, I had a mind that could capture things, though I didn't exercise that ability at that time. So along the years, it got a bit challenging because I could fail some subjects that were obviously that I could do them well. You get what I mean? Though by the time I reached senior 3 on the selection level, now to know where I'm heading next in advanced level, I would say that there is a time I sat myself down. Of course, a series of events happened, and then they had to lead me to a place of reflection as a person. So I sat down, I remember, because I'm a person who wants to achieve, an ambitious person. So I saw myself failing, and I couldn't accept to fail, knowing my potential. That alone pressurized me a lot. So what I did, I remember there is a time I sat and reflected on my life, what I wanted to be. And also I had some people I look up to, and then I was seeing myself drifting away from where they are.
From the goal.
Yes. So I remember I reflected a lot, and I had to make some decisions or some choices based on what I wanted to do. I remember I cut myself off certain things. I used to play soccer a lot, but I reduced the amount I could give soccer each evening. I remember I started making new friends that were more academic than just jazz and chilling friends, I remember. And then with time, I started picking up. I started picking up interest in these subjects that actually seemed hard at first, but because of my determination and my consistency in giving them time, I started bettering up. And by senior 4 or senior 3, third term, I was in a position of making a right choice of combination, but still I looked at the combination I wanted to do at senior 6.
Yes.
So that also narrowed
Helped you.
narrowed down the subjects that I would do, because I wanted to be a doctor. But where you don't want to ask me what I'm doing now at campus.
You're going to tell us shifting from doctor to engineering.
Exactly, sure. Okay. So yeah, I think that helped me a lot. What I wanted to be, what the combination I wanted to take up at advanced level, and also reflecting on myself, what I wanted to be.
Yeah, actually reflecting on ourselves at times, we get like taken up by the world.
Sure.
Even us, the working class and what. Exactly. At times you focus more on the things that you don't need most at that particular time. Maybe you need it some. Yeah, and maybe we end up messing up. If it is work, and maybe you're concentrating more on leisure time.
What led me actually to the reflecting point, I got suspended from school.
You did?
I did, yeah. I got suspended from school, and not on bad behavior. I was always a good boy, but you know, when you involve yourself with some group of things and people and what, you find yourself taken up. So I got caught up in a scenario, and you know, I ended up going home and I didn't have anything to explain. Yeah, so I was like, no,
how was it at home?
Of course, you tell mommy, you know, they have told us we come back home for today, but when you know what's happening, really, what's the reason?
You know at the back of your mind that you did something.
Yeah, true.
And that happens.
It does.
That happens in life. We actually need that point where you go back, sit yourself down and say, hey, Noeline, this is you. This is what you need to be in the future. And it was really a good thing.
It was really. It helped me a lot, and I still apply it today. Reflecting,
yeah. Now, like O-level is done. Yeah. The results are back. You get a combination.
Yes.
Did you get a combination that you really wanted?
Yes, I did get what I wanted. Yeah.
Oh,
I did get what I wanted.
Okay.
Though it got a bit challenging. For my senior 4, I got a first grade. Yeah, I was able to maneuver through all the challenges, and I got a first grade. And then that helped me now go, and I had to take on a combination I wanted. I did BCM at A-level.
BCM, biology, chemistry, mathematics.
Yeah, and you know, it was a tough thing. It is, I think. I don't know if it is nowadays, but back then, it was something else.
It must be a tough thing.
It is. Bios, you know, we used to move with big books, functional approaches, biological sciences. And then by the time I took it on, I think what made it a challenge throughout the time that I did it is that my senior 5 was when COVID, the pandemic, broke out. Exactly, yeah. So, you know, with all the lockdown, with all the no schools, no what.
Yes.
And also us, it was, I think that was the longest vacation, I would say, in the history of education in Uganda. Yeah, so that alone made it a bit a challenge. How? Because we expected that when we come back from the COVID, we're going to now start a fresh senior 5 and continue. Guess what? We came starting senior 6.
Senior 6.
Can you imagine? Yeah,
when you were there in COVID chilling.
Not studying, not minding school. And abruptly they told us, no, you're going to join senior 6. So we had to learn things of 2 years.
2 years in 1 year.
Exactly.
It was really hard.
It was hot. Very hot.
Oh.
Very, very.
It was for the strongest.
For the strongest.
The weak ones.
It couldn't manage. Yes, we couldn't manage because it was so trying to a moment that I actually joined boarding section in my first term of senior 6.
Was that the first time you joined a boarding school?
It wasn't. I had joined boarding earlier in my candidate class of senior 4.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I was so new to the environment. I joined the boarding section to concentrate and focus. But I was just out of boarding, not by the school, but by myself.
Why?
Why? Because I reached a point I couldn't handle the pressure that I had of the combination. I grew slim. Don't you see that I'm a bit tiny? I was very tiny by then. Because I could read a lot of things, like I told you, reading 2 years' work in 1 year.
In 1 year.
Yeah, it's
May thought maybe in a boarding school you have more time, you don't have maybe house chores to do, you have more time to concentrate on the books. Why did you feel like the boarding wasn't working for you?
People have different preferences. Some people say boarding, you get a lot of time. But on my side, it was the other way around, because I didn't get enough time I needed to do the combination I was doing. Why do I say so? Because in boarding, by that time, we used to do different things. You wake up in the morning. Me, I'm an early person. I do read in the morning,
Okay.
So these things of evening prep, they don't work for me, but it was compulsory evening prep. You're on schedule of doing things, But me coming from the school, when I went back home, there is a kind of way I set the momentum of reading. I knew that when I go back home, but that comes back to a person. Setting how you're going to do things. So I could go back home and then be like, this time and this time I'll be reading. I sleep, I wake up, I read. But which is not the same story in boarding.
Here they have a schedule.
If it's sleeping, it's sleeping. You can't wake up when you put on the lights when your fellows,
you can't.
Or go to the reading room. So in that kind of way, I had to go back home. And it did help.
Now I get it.
Yeah, it did help.
Oh. Now senior 6 is done, the exams are back.
Exams came back. We were on pressure.
That excitement or pressure?
Actually, we were on pressure.
I don't know if it is excitement or pressure.
We were on pressure.
Pressure.
Why do I say pressure? By that time, the school I was on, they were just starting to do science subjects, I would say. So BCM, PCB, PCL, they were new beginning. Yes, there were new combinations on the school. So all eyes were on us. All eyes were on us. We either make the thing fall or we set a standard for the next generations. So we were on pressure. We were worried. We didn't know what to expect. And but surprisingly, it all came back well.
Wow.
Yeah, within that pressure, within all of that, I managed to get good grades. Yeah, and that could help me get a course at university. Yes.
That was nice.
Yeah, sure.
Not giving up.
Yeah,
you kept pushing.
Sure.
Now here, the university, it comes to the process of applying.
Yeah.
How was it? Or you had a dream university that you wanted to go to? You're like, me, after my Form 6, this is where I want to be.
Yeah, having done biology, chemistry, and math, of course, I wanted to be in the medical world. I wanted to be a doctor or maybe something that is alongside that. So I majorly looked at Makerere University and Barra University.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the ones. And applying was easy because these days online applications simplify things. So I went, I searched, I applied. And I was able to get in one of those two. But I didn't get what I wanted. Yeah, that also is there.
One of those two?
Yeah.
Which one?
I got at Barra University.
Barra University.
Yeah, but I didn't get medicine and surgery. I was given petroleum engineering and environmental management.
Okay.
Which I never liked at first. Don't ask me now, I will tell you. I will
tell us more. Now from a doctor.
Yeah.
You're here, you want to be a doctor.
Yes,
I'm seeing your dreams of you putting on those ateliers. Now here you shift to engineering.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was hard.
It was hard.
It was hard.
It must be.
Changing a mind of a young child or a youth, it's difficult these days.
Who is dreaming to become a doctor.
And mind you, has peers who are already in that kind of field.
In the field.
So they'll be like, hey, how will I be? My friends are doing this. So I would say it was hard for me. Because when I got that, I sought other options. I was like, can I go to private institutions? Can I do what? So also that called for a time of sitting myself down so that I can make up my mind. Either I continue and go do engineering that was given to me by Barra University, or actually leave it up, or maybe repeat senior 6 or what. Yeah, so, but at last, I made up my mind. But of course, I do prayed about it. Yeah, I'm a believer in Christ.
I love that prayer.
Yeah, so sometimes some things require a higher calling, so you seek God on them. So I had to pray about it, and then also ask around, how is it? So I made up my mind.
Okay.
And I took on the course Petroleum Engineering and Environmental Management.
Like, did you get anyone you talked to about the course? Maybe trying to seek more counsel from a higher person that this is what I dreamt of, but this is what the university has given me?
Actually, I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't because petroleum engineering and environmental management, or petroleum oil and gas engineering, I would say, it is kind of a new industry in Uganda. So being a new industry in Uganda, it has not had much of information being shared about it in the recent years, though now it is out everywhere. I think in a scale of 1 to 5 people, you might find 3 people know about oil and gas projects going on in the nation. But by then, it wasn't that case. By then, it was new. Even I don't know how I applied for it, because I remember I wrote a number of medical
just wanted
courses.
To finish the
thank you very much. Yeah, I wanted to fill up that kind
space.
The space. But they gave it to me. But when they did, I'm a person who likes who a curious person who wants to know more before I do something. So I went on Google and I searched about it, what it says, and then I had to see. What inspired or intrigued the interest within me was that I saw that there were upcoming big projects about the course that were being talked about by the different government bodies, mostly the Ministry of Energy and the President. And so I was really inspired, and I caught up interest in it. And that's how I managed to put myself together and go for it at campus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now we are at campus. Tell us about campus life.
College, independence,
How is it now? You're coming from a family where they are telling you, don't do this, don't go there. Yeah. Now here you are alone at campus.
Alone at campus.
How
was that life? Campus.
They tell us you campusers.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat food, that's why you're small.
We don't want to eat food. We want, but the situation at campus is another story.
You see campusers, once you enter there, you have to make a campus figure.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say people make it deliberately, but it's out of the situation at campus. Campus is it's a lot of things, I would say.
The Vakis are watching now. They're
they're watching.
They're waiting to hear.
Let them not worry about it. Campus is fun, is good. As long as you like we're talking about it, you get an insight before you go there. You know what it's like. What do you expect at campus? What's the real things that happen there? Or how can you take it up? Yeah, so I joined campus. I remember I joined, was it 2023? That's when I joined my freshman year. And it was a bit, I would say, I didn't know what I was going to do. Because first of all, I had taken up a new field of engineering. And as well, my campus, Mbarara, is kind of far from Kampala, relatively far. So I was going to travel a distance, leave my comfortable home, my friends, my peers, and then travel way in the southwest, So it was, I was a bit curious about how and what I'm going to find.
What you're going to find.
Yes. So it was a series of different experiences, because I had to fall and learn into a new system, because trust me, campus is a different system from high school, and a lot of things, how you handle yourself, how things are done, it was kind of different.
It's different.
Though what maybe helped me in my first weeks, I remember I went a bit late. I didn't start off, so I went a bit late. I'm a person who likes inquiring. I'm inquisitive. If I don't understand something, I would like to know. I'm a free person when it comes to that, because when you reserve yourself and you do not seek to know or seek to find out information about a given something, you won't get an opportunity to know, or you won't know how you're going to work around it. Yes, to maneuver. Thank you. So I used to ask, I remember the list came out of the people I was going to do with the course, and then we made of course, through a WhatsApp group for at school, and then they had to add me there, and then I started asking, yes, guys, have you yet reported? What are we doing? Yes, such kind of thing. Because I was new in the environment in Mbarara, I didn't know anything. Yes, I had to find out. And it was really a hospitable environment, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, the friends, maybe God helped me because yeah, I prayed about it that I get good friends, so it's important.
Okay.
And yeah, I didn't get that of a bad first welcome in campus. Yes.
For you, it was a good experience.
It was a good one at first. Yeah.
So back east, the experience is going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to.
Going to be good. Don't be worried.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure you're there asking yourself 1,000 questions. How is this going to be? It's easy. You'll manage. Melvin has been there and he has managed.
True.
Yeah. If this tiny
Yeah.
person can manage.
Though I want to join
About
gym.
some of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. With might be you could tell us how was it the experience for the first lecture. Now here you're being introduced to engineering.
Yeah.
It's a new thing. How was it? Like the very first lecture. Did you feel like off, or you didn't understand anything in that lecture?
Of course, assured. The first day, the first time, always the first time is unexpected. You don't know what you're finding. So I found. Remember there is a guy. Okay, lecturers are different from high school teachers. They just enter the room and be like, "Hello. Which course is this? So which year?" And you say, "Oh, I'm in the right year." So the guy came in, and coming from high school with blackboard and chalk, and now here the lecturer came with a laptop, came with markers and a whiteboard, and then started writing things, how we're going to be doing things. Trust me, everything was new. It was new to my eye. Everything was new. I was like, "What's this?" I was like, "What's this?" But I would say that along the way, you catch up. Okay. So you don't have to worry. Along the way, they don't have to worry. You catch up as long as you know. Know what I would see, which is funny, in my first lecture, I went with my books. Like in high school, I went with my books, pens, and whatever the lecturer would say, I write. Not knowing that's how campus does not work like that. Campus just have to pick out, points of emphasis and then go research about it, or areas directed by the lecturer or assignment. Yeah, such kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sure.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
At least you got something to write.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, because some people, you go to the first lecture, actually you come out with nothing, and you're like, "I wish I'd not come for this course." Yeah.
That's very possible.
You feel like, actually most people feel like giving up on that very first day. They're like, "I didn't understand anything."
Yeah.
And they started regretting, did I choose a wrong course or it's a right course for me?
Yeah.
But I want to thank God for you. It was a good experience. Was it bad? You even had like some notes to write down. That was good. Yes, now the course, how is it? Was it like, okay, what you read before? You told us you had done research about the course.
Yes, I did.
Or maybe along the way, was it the same? Was it somehow connected to what you had read before, or it was totally different?
No, it was connected, totally connected, because all the concepts in the units we came to study about, they were related in the line of the course.
Okay.
Yeah, we're related in the course. How oil is removed from the ground, how it's processed, what different technologies. How
oil is removed in the
Yes, because actually majority of the things we use, plastics, makeup, certain things in furniture, they all come
Just
from
a
oil.
minute.
Yes.
Plastic is out of oil.
Definitely out of oil. Yeah, plastic, paint, phone covers, a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
I didn't know that.
So it
we need to know when you're out of campus.
Yeah.
You just have to come and tell us.
Yeah.
You guys, whatever you use, most of the things, because you talked about the phone covers, the plastics, and what they come from oil.
They come from oil. And actually, one of the challenges that the industry is facing is, maybe I would call, ignorance. People don't know about this information. So people might think these things come from, yet they come from oil. Yet nowadays the industry is being fought by climate change activists and what, which is right, but we can't do away without oil.
Without oil.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
First we thought the oil is used in engine, in cars, in what.
Gas.
That is, yes, that is what we used to think about. Since it is oil,
Yes,
we expect it to be somewhere in an engine.
No,
now I'm wondering, how can I get a plastic car from oil?
Yeah, and actually the literal oil, or the oil that we're talking about, the crude oil, is not the car oil. It looks totally different.
Sure.
Maybe if I would give an example, you know, it's kind of thick brown, molten, it's substance, and you know, it's different from this diesel and petrol. So when they get that oil and put it into a refinery, a built-up structure that is pumped with heat and oil, we get different products at different levels of refining or filtration. So
okay,
the end of the day, every temperature produces something, so it goes on scooping up different products.
Something I'm going to ask now.
Yeah,
we see we have diesel.
Yes, we have diesel.
Then we have petrol. We have kerosene. Those are the three that I know.
Jet A1 used for planes.
Then
yeah.
Okay, what maybe I would love to know, and the people out that are watching this show, is it got from did I call them wells? Like, can those oils be gotten from the same well? Or we have different wells, the well for petrol, the well for diesel.
Oh, I get your question. No, they're got from the single wells. Yeah, it's because they're got what is extracted from the underground. It's actually called crude oil. So crude is a combination of different...
Of all oils.
Okay, I don't want to lecture chemistry, but I know people get it. So it's a combination of different hydrocarbons all together in a very, very condensed form. So when they get that crude oil out of the ground and heat it at different temperature in different processes, they go on tapping off at different levels, different products. The more the temperature, the lighter and the different the product.
Wow.
Yes. But from the ground, it's one.
Actually, I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
In Uganda, do you have petrol or diesel?
We have them.
No, now that one is not applicable.
Actually,
I thought maybe we have like a well.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I would say maybe the well that we have in Uganda is for petrol.
Oh, no. It's like saying that having somewhere you just go and carry sugar, already made sugar. No, but we have sugar canes in which sugar is there. So it's the same story.
That is so nice. Yeah. I know people out there, you're enjoying this show. I need you to go down, you comment. Yeah, you go in the comment section, you comment, you like, you share. Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. This is the J2 Talk Hub, and it is sponsored by J2 Medias. J2 Medias Bakabaka live streaming. When it comes to live streaming, don't be abroad and say I cannot bury. Yeah. J2 has it for you. You can bury online. It is possible.
It is, and actually in my final year, so maybe I would plan for the wedding and
you're most welcome. J2 is here for you.
Yeah.
Those are the solutions.
True.
If you want to have a wedding, if you want to have a story, a successful story that you want to tell about your function, J2 is a way to go. When it comes to photography, man, these guys are good.
Yeah, good. I see.
Photography, videography. Maybe you want to get to make some podcast. It is very possible with J2 Medias. Maybe you want to have your video covered. Those that are doing the live shows, it is very possible with J2 Medias. Music videos. Hey, you're out there, you're choir, a church choir, and you're looking for someone that can help you capture your moments and you live to tell a story. J2 is a way to go. Back to my guest today. You people have learned. I know some of you are like me. You thought they have wells for fuel, for petrol, for what? But we want to thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You've enlightened us. Us that didn't know that the plastic we use is oil. So people, we need to thank God for the blessing of oil in Uganda.
Yes, yes.
It's indeed a blessing, and
It is.
we need to be grateful to God. I know the course is still going on.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe when it is done, we will have you some time to come and tell us more about the oil. Yeah.
Okay.
I know most people in Uganda have less information about the oil.
Exactly.
Yeah, less information. So we will host him more to come and tell us. This time it will be about oil, what comes out of oil, what is crude. How do we reach a point of saying now this is petrol, this is diesel, this is kerosene? Yes. I would think those things at one point would mix to find diesel oil in petrol.
They don't.
So he's going to come back and tell us how do we separate diesel from petrol, from the one for the airplane is what?
Jet A1.
Jet A1. Me, I'm more interested in Jet A1.
Oh, you like traveling a lot.
How do we get the Jet A1? Those that like traveling, you guys, come and watch that. So the next episode will be about the oils. How do they separate them? And I know it will be an interesting episode for you. Are you a church goer or a minister?
I'm a minister.
You're a minister.
Yes.
How do you manage that too? Studying and ministry.
Actually, that's a very good question, because actually one of the things that people are joining up campus are going to face are the different kind of leaderships at university. You find Christian leadership, political associations. So like that, I as well was a student leader. I am a student leader. Yeah, I'm a student leader.
Wow.
And being a student leader is somehow challenging, but it is a great thing. Yes. How is it challenging? Somehow it is in the kind of balancing being a leader, and then academics, and then social life, your personal time, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of, if you find ways of balancing that, it gets easier along the way. Though I would say it's rewarding in the long run, you know. It boosts your CV, your soft skills, how you talk to people, public addressing, and, you know, widen your thinking. Yeah, so I would say it has been a good experience. Being a minister in a Christian union in Bara. There is a Christian union. It's a very, very good Christian fellowship whereby we gather all students, we pray together, we go for mission and actually preach the word of God. Yeah, preach the word of God to
an engineering preaching
all over Uganda.
I should invite you one day.
And preach. Yeah,
and you preach.
Exactly. So yeah.
Okay.
All things are possible in Christ.
I would love one day here at Jetu Media to host like a pastor who is an engineer, or a preacher. Let me say a preacher who is an engineer, a preacher who is a doctor. We have
it's really great.
We have a doctor. I just want to have that experience of them preach and I hear those terminologies in engineering, in doctor.
And actually they do put them in, you know, that kind of
they incorporate them.
Yeah.
Wow, God is amazing.
Easy, indeed.
Yeah. And because now this one, I don't know. In most cases, when people are Christians and they join campuses, a bigger percentage actually drop out. They feel like they cannot maintain the standard of Christianity, the values, the good belief values. For you, how did you manage? You're a leader, you're a student leader, you're pursuing a course, and you have your God that you carry. How did you try to make sure your God shines everywhere you go?
Everywhere I go. Firstly, it's challenging, but possible.
Okay.
Yes. Being a Christian and a minister in church, and also being at campus, because campus has a lot of temptation or a lot of things that can sway a Christian away from their values, and you lose your Christianity, or you go away from God. But one of the things that helped me is that the kind of friends that I had, or that I have at campus, because a person you spend more time with, eventually you become or eventually like you do what they do. Yeah, so I remember, and also praying about yourself, because God himself helped me. In my first semester in my freshman year, in year one, I was approached by a group of young, cheerful gentlemen, and they told me about the fellowships that were in campus, and also introduced to me one, which is the Christian Union, and told me about it, and then I had to join it. So joining it helped me stay in it, and also it gave me leadership in it, so that I can participating in it and taking up different things.
Okay.
So I would say that, yeah, at campus, when you reach there, what you can do is seek out those opportunities that draw you more to God. Are there fellowships? Are there Christian gatherings? Are there, because like it or not, if you don't affiliate yourself with these, with your people of the same faith, like Christian communities or what, you're going to find yourself in bars.
I know.
Bars, in what, in different kind of things. So, yeah, it's very important that you mind the people. You make your friends and acquaintances at campus.
True. The ones that are joining campus.
Yeah.
Mind the friends you choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually the friends make us. They either make you or they fail you.
True.
Yeah, so we have, yeah, it's very true that like the people use the environment you be in. If you're in an environment of drunkards, you find yourself in a bar. Exactly. Not even knowing how you entered the
bar. Even if you first, I have friends who would say,
even if you read the Bible and do what, you find yourself in a bar.
That so, I take soda. I take my soda. Friends, you find yourself
somehow
also
they will
putting
mix for you
in soda.
Yeah, they will be putting some little alcohol in your soda.
Yes.
By the time you get to know, you're already in a bar, so that's a good thing. For the ones that are joining campus and right now you're watching J2 Talk Hub, it's a good thing to associate yourselves with the people that have godly mind, the people that are Christians. So as you go to the university, be mindful of the groups that are there. There are so many groups, so be mindful of the groups you select to join.
Exactly.
And make sure that the groups that are going to help you achieve your goal, help you grow spiritually, not remain on the same level, because when you go there and get taken up, you'll find yourself away from the goal, actually. Not even getting away from Christianity, from even the goal that took you to campus.
You will lose it.
Yeah, you lose out. So it is very good for you to be careful as you're selecting the friends you're going to get at campus. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Once again, we want to thank you, our viewers. Thank you so much for sparing your time to be on the J2 Talk Hub, and we promise to give you more. We'll bring you more people that are going to help us, to educate us, to give us counsel where we need it, and to tell us successful stories of how the life's journey has been. And Melvin has been one of them. I know we'll host him. He's going to come back and tell us more about the oil and gas that we have in Uganda, since it is the course he's doing. And by the time he comes here, we'll have more time to talk about that. So thank you so much once again.
Thank you too. Thank you too. I'm really honored to be here.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. And we say bye-bye. Meet next time on the J2 Talk Hub. I might know well in.